Well, this World Health Awareness Month, a powerful reminder, heart disease doesn't always come with symptoms. One active father felt completely fine until routine testing revealed severe blockages and led to emergency quadruple bypass surgery. And so joining us now is Lasprilla, who's sharing his story. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome.
So you felt perfectly healthy, at first, and then all of a sudden you got, you started feeling bad. Tell us about that.
I had zero symptoms.
Oh, wow.
Zero symptoms. It was just basically a fluke that we found out during my routine yearly physical. I was talking to the doctor about exercising and if they could test, like, if there was any nutrients that I could have for my body and stuff like that. You can do these like third-party blood panel tests. And they said, we don't do that kind of stuff really, but there are some things that we can check for. So they said, and also your cholesterol, sometimes high, sometimes low, so we can do some checks on that as well. And it was just having that little conversation with the doctor, otherwise we probably wouldn't have run those tests to check the calcium score. And it came back literally off the chart. So, and it was just totally unexpected. Like my cardiologist, the surgeon said, how did you find out about this? Because you usually have those tests if you have like a heart attack or something like that. And I said, I had zero symptoms. It was just a conversation I was having with my doctor. So they said, well, that was a good conversation to have because now here you are and the rest is history.
Yeah, that's wonderful. For those at home that may be watching this, obviously you just happened, to be able to find this out. Are there warning signs that people can look out for so they don't maybe end up in a similar situation to you where thankfully you caught it in time, but it may not have ended up that way?
Yeah, so the warning signs are you have some tightness in your chest, shortness of breath and those kind of things, and dizzy spells, like if you stand up too quick, they're kind of symptoms and signs of maybe there's an issue there. But yeah, so.
Are there any things that you can do to ensure that you stay healthy, to kind of be like a preventative measure so you aren't experiencing things like this in the future?
Yeah, so for me, it's just basically watching my diet, and I'm on some medications now that are going to help with that. So basically just watching my diet, my health, and a lot of the times it's hereditary, so it's nothing that you've been eating or anything. Sometimes there's nothing that you
It's just passed down.
It is, yeah. So the takeaway is basically when you go to your doctor and you have a physical, just ask them to do the calcium score test, because that will tell you, that will give you a lot of clues of if there's anything going on. And that was lucky for me. I asked for that test and my doctor says, yep, we can do that. And they found out that all my arteries were blocked, and again, had zero symptoms, so we'd never have known.
Yeah, that shows the importance of definitely taking care of your health care. Lasprilla, we're so grateful you joined us this morning.
Thank you.